Hi guys, Robboy46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 23 on the Xbox Series X. Let's continue with career mode. Last time we managed to do the double at Jerez well, first of all we got pole, then we won the sprint race, and then we won the full length Grand Prix race. And now we're team leader in our team, which is good. We've got the test at Jerez coming up next. So in terms of bike development, the packs will be applied at the next test session, Jerez. So, let's see what happens in terms of development for our bike with the season test at Jerez. Okay, okay. This is different. We haven't had this before. Okay. Season test. Prepare the test by choosing on which development area you'll make your team concentrate. As team leader, you can influence only development of the Spec B bike. So, choose the development area. So, engine, we can do engine power or controlled fuel delivery. When developing the engine area, you can get more power. In this way, achieving higher top speeds, you can improve delivery to have more control during the acceleration phase. Okay. Frame. By developing the frame, you can increase stability to get a more composed bike when entering bends or handling, so the bike responds quicker along the guided sections and when changing direction, so stability or handling. Aerodynamics. By developing the aerodynamics, you can take advantage of the aerodynamic load by using the air channels on the bike body to increase traction of the tyres on the asphalt, or aerodynamic penetration to support the top speed. And then an ECU. By developing the ECU, you can improve the control unit, getting increasingly accurate interventions of the electronics during sessions on the track. I mean, this is a tough one because we can only choose one. I mean, the aerodynamic load sounds good. Obviously, stability and handling both sound good. Engine power. I think we definitely need that because that is where we are losing time on the straights. I mean, controlled fuel delivery is on 3 already. So let's do engine power for this test. Right, so Spec 8, this is what it's looking like. +1 on engine power, +2 on controlled fuel delivery, +2 on aerodynamic load, and +1 on aerodynamic penetration. And Spec B is +1 on controlled fuel delivery, +2 on stability, +1 on handling, +1 on aerodynamic load, and +1 on electronics development. Okay, we'll go with Spec A to begin with. I'm pretty sure it said we only have direction over Spec B bike. Anyway, let's go out with Spec A, and let's just change our front tyre to a hard front tyre. Go from there. Right, let's go. Let's do some laps with Spec A and then we'll go for Spec B. See what kind of lap times we can do. See what kind of lap times the AI do compared to the race, for instance. So I think if we'll try and do 3 laps per bike, per package. It's obviously not going to be the best track for top speed, of course, because it hasn't got a very long straight and we don't even get into 6th gear on the start-finish straight. This isn't going to be a lap that matters because we've already invalidated it. Miller's actually getting away. I think they're going to be much quicker in this test than they were in the race. Oh, is that a leash in the gravel there? No, it's Vinales. Bit of a Honda wobble there. Miller's nearly in the gravel there as well. Oh. There's a 37.3. My first lap. So I'm guessing if we do well again, we can maybe become the manufacturer leader, and then we'll get a Spec A bike potentially. I wouldn't say we really feel that much quicker. Like I said, this isn't really the track to test top speeds. I mean, the fact we just did a 36.7 would suggest we are quicker. First time in the 36s. So this would be my final lap with this Spec A machine. Handling maybe not as good. But obviously we've got something because we're going quicker than we did in a whole race weekend. 37.1 I think was my best time from the whole weekend. And that came in the sprint race. Still having issues with these two corners. Bastianini's just crashed as well. Okay. So best lap 36.0. So did a 37.3, 36.7 and a 37.0. Alright, let's go back into the garage and go to our Spec B bike. Okay, back in the garage we go. Well, we definitely got a good lap time out of the Spec A machine. Okay. Change our front tyre to a new one and our medium to a new one as well. So now we want Spec B. Let's see what we can do with this one. Looks like it should be a better handling machine. Where's my what's going on here? On that one. On that one. Okay. Right. Out on bike Spec B. See what I can do lap time wise. Again, we'll do 3 laps and go from there. So this is our carbon fibre liveried machine. I know some people, when I did the test at Portimao, were saying why aren't the bikes in the carbon fibre livery? One of them is and one of them isn't. And it was exactly the same at the Portugal test as well. I just think people didn't look properly. Okay. Not a good start. Okay, considering it's meant to be more stability. So I went back into the pit, come back out. But yeah, that was not a good start with the Spec B machine. A crash at turn 1. Really unsettled the bike. So in theory this one should be a bit slower on the straight. Should be better through the corners. And at a track like this, obviously it's gonna be better through the corners. Yeah, going on that curb really does not help at all. In a way, I wanted to kind of validate this lap like we did with the Spec B, the Spec A machine even. This ain't going to be a good lap anyway, half a second off. Someone's gone down. Is it at the next corner? Not quite, but very close. Still in the 36s. This is going to be even better lap. 36.3. Wow, okay. So back in the pits, we've just done a 36.3. That is 1 whole second quicker than my qualifying time. 0.8 quicker than my best lap in the actual race itself. Okay, I think we are looking good. We're 1.2 quicker than anyone else. I don't think they're really going to get any closer. So, there we go. Finishing the test. My ideal lap would have been slightly quicker, but not a huge amount. So, well, look at that. That's weird, isn't it? Fastest lap with spec B, then it goes spec A, spec B, spec A, spec B, spec A. Mad. There's our spec A run and our spec B run. Okay. So, what do we go for? Do we go for power? Or do we go for handling? Honestly, I might go for power, but I think I may regret the decision. I mean, we were 0.4 quicker. You know what? I'm going to go for spec B. Going for spec B. Oh, that's a Repsol bike. Is this going to be Marquez? Yes, it is. Is this going to be for finish throughout Marquez in the standards development is key to winning the season? Robbie 46 performance should convince Honda to invest the resources needed to be competitive. So basically, we want to take over the reins at Honda. Full stop. You have new messages. After setting, I have to say I'm surprised by Yamaha. I expected more from their development. Cool. Just Nakagami digging in a Yamaha there. So yeah, next time we go to Le Mans. Race should be dry, hopefully. See, this is where I think our handling, tracks like this, is going to come into its own. But when we get to somewhere like Mugello, which will be after that, we've got a long-ass straight on it. But then we go to Sachsenring, tight, twisty, niggly circuit. Assen, fast and flowing circuit. Then we have a test at Silverstone, summer break. And then at Silverstone itself, which again, a fast flowing circuit. Then we got a very fast circuit of Red Bull Ring. Catalonia has got a very long straight on it. Misano, fast and flowing. India, got some fairly long straights. Motegi, which is almost all straights. Mandalika, it's got a couple of fast sections. Phillip Island, which is a very fast circuit. Obviously, Thailand has got a few long straights on it. Sepang, 2 long straights. Qatar, very long start-finish straight. And then Valencia, 1 straight. So yeah, we've developed our bike a little bit more. But we'll see what happens when we get to the... so what did we start with? We went with spec B. And obviously we've gone with spec B again. So if we do spec B again at Silverstone, then we will have an even better handling bike. Anyway guys, I'm going to leave this video here. Next time we will go to Le Mans. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel for more content. I shall see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to stay safe, watch and look after yourselves. See you guys next time. See you!